Yo, what is up guys, Trickster G here, and in today's video we're going to be going in depth into every single setting that I do run in a Black Ops Cold War. I have lots of questions under my videos asking me about certain sensitivities, ADS times and stuff like that, so I figured I would make another settings video on the channel for you guys. We're also going to be going in depth with some class setups that I do recommend you guys running with these settings. But anyways, we're going to hop right into the settings guys. So for our horizontal stick sensitivity we do have 14, and vertical stick sensitivity we do have at 14. So if you guys are playing Warzone, I feel like you should minimize that by half, because that's what I do when I play Warzone. So 14-14, cut that in half guys, and that's what you guys are going to want to run in Warzone, so you would run 7-7. But for ADS stick sensitivity, low zoom and high zoom, we have 4 ADS. I feel like 4 ADS is very good for people to play fast. If you're a fast player, you can go from one enemy to the other faster when you have a higher ADS stick sensitivity. I feel like you can snap from one enemy to the other way faster than if you were running like a 0.5 or a 1.0 stick sensitivity. For a button layout, guys, we do run stick and move. Stick and move is a big thing for people that play with default controllers. If you guys have a scuff, I feel like you guys don't need stick and move just because of the fact that you have the paddles. But if you don't have the paddles and you have a regular controller like I do, I feel like you should use this just because if you jump a lot like me, you do not have to move your finger from the joystick to the X button in order to jump, so your aim can still stay perfectly fine without moving it, because when you move it to the X button, I feel like that does mess your aim up. Our flip for L2 and R2 and L1 and R1, we do have it at default, but if you guys are used to playing with the flip, you guys can keep that on. Invert vertical look we have disabled. What inverted is, it means left is right, right is left, and up is down, and down is up. It basically turns each thing around or flips it the opposite direction. I'm currently not used to it, so I do not play inverted. But if you guys are used to it, you guys can keep it there. Aim response curve type, we do have linear. Linear, what it does is aim stick maps directly to the aim rate, and the aim stick curve is the same as the aim rate. For standard, we have the simple power curve map from the aim stick to aim rate, and if you guys do play dynamic, it's reverse S-curve mapping for the fine aim rate control, and faster initial response that smooths out the higher stick deflection. So I run linear guys, that's what I've always been used to ever since Modern Warfare, but if you guys have been used to something else, that's basically something like you guys have to get used to. So if you want to switch to linear and see how it works for you, I definitely recommend it. Controller vibration, we definitely have that disabled guys. I feel like this affects lots of your gunfights. Because if your controller is constantly vibrating, I feel like that will eventually mess up your aim in one gunfight, causing you to lose more gunfights than if you guys do have it disabled. I feel like you have a higher chance of winning more gunfights. For our gameplay, we have target aim assist enabled. Target aim assist mode, we do have it standard. I've never touched it, but if you guys are used to something else, you guys can keep that there. ADS to aim assist, we have enabled. You guys are going to want aim assist if you're on console. Airborne mantle behavior, I have it on manual. You guys can have it on automatic, but I feel like you die more when you do have it on automatic, because say you're jump shotting and you mantle on something, you guys don't want that. So I would recommend getting used to it on manual. Grounded mantle behavior, I have on press. Aim down sight behavior, I do have hold. Steady aim behavior, we have hold. Armor behavior, we have apply 1. Attack vehicle control mode, we do have it aim based. And stick layout, we have it default. And then right here for our dead zone guys, we have less stick min input threshold to 10. The max we have at 99, and the min for the right stick we do have at 10 also, and for the right stick max we do have at 99. So we have 10 and 99 for both. Controller sounds we have disabled. I don't want the sound of the game coming out of my controller. I feel like it's a big distraction. Auto move forward we have disabled. Auto sprint we do have enabled guys. As you guys seen in my last settings video, I did not play with auto sprint, but I feel like it is 100 times better when running auto sprint. Because if you're in a gunfight, you just literally press it and you just start running automatically, and if you're crouched, as soon as you hit that, you will stand right back up. Down to sprint cancels reload, we have it disabled, because you don't want to be trying to reload and run away and then you can't reload, so I definitely do recommend having that disabled. Parachute auto deploy, we have enabled. Equipment behavior, we do have it hold. Interact reload behavior, we have tap to hold. For our graphics guys, we do have horizontal split screen orientation. That doesn't really affect you unless you're playing split screen, which I currently do not. Field of view, we do have at 120. So I see lots of people say in my videos that it looks like I'm playing faster or moving faster. Basically, the field of view just makes you more zoomed out than zoomed in. So I feel like 120 is the best, but if you now have a PS4 Pro or anything like a newer console, I do not recommend it, because it can cause system lag, messing up your aim assist, and you don't want that unless you're playing on a PS4 Pro. But I do, and I feel like 120 is very good if you guys are playing on a PS4 Pro, because you can see more on the map and it looks like you're moving faster. Makes the game speed up kinda. So field of view 120. ADS field of view we have affected, and then for vehicle aiming field of view we have affected, and motion blur we have disabled. You guys do not want motion blur on, because if you are turning right to left, you will have a little bit of a blur on your screen that can cause you not to see the enemies that are right to the side of you. So if you have this enabled, I recommend disabling it. For our audio settings, guys, we have the mute sound not muted, master volume 54, music volume 63, sound effects volume 69, and dialogue volume we have at 78. Cinemax volume we have at 100. Audio presets, that's basically up to you guys. Hit marker sound I have enabled just so I know when I am actually hitting someone in a gunfight. For interference right here, I have never really changed any of this, but this is the default settings right here, so if you guys have changed yours and want to switch them back. Crosshairs we have shown, hit markers visuals we have shown, damage based hit markers we have shown, ally health bars we have shown, so you can see when a teammate's a one shot so you know if he's getting shot. Enemy health bars we have shown, this will help you out a lot, telling you if you're close to killing the guy. Players' names we have full name. I feel like it's easier to see enemies when their name is above their head, especially if they have a really long name. But anyways, we're going to hop right into some of the class setups that I do recommend you guys running. So for the first class, guys, we're going to do the AK-74U. You guys can run this in hardcore or core, but we're going to hop into the class. So for gunsmith, obviously it's where you guys get to click. Muzzle, we have the GRU suppressor. The GRU suppressor helps a lot with vertical recoil control, along with the muzzle flash concealment on the weapon. Down to the barrel, guys, we have the 10.3 Liberator. The Liberator helps a lot with bullet velocity. Bullet velocity will allow you to kill your enemies faster, and I feel like this gun does lack bullet velocity, so it does increase it by 100%. Down to the body, we do have the steady aim laser that help you out with hip fire accuracy, because the ember sighting point basically does the same thing, but it puts a red marker above their head, but it doesn't help out with hip fire accuracy as much. Down to the underbarrel, we have the Spetsnaz grip. This helps with the vertical and horizontal recoil control on your weapon. This helps out a lot to help you have no recoil basically. Down to our mag, we have the BDB 50 round fast mag to help with the magazine ammo capacity, along with faster reload speeds by 40%. And also max starting ammo and ammo capacity in general by 67%. It does take away from aim down sight speed, but it's not noticeable. Then for our handle, we do have the GRU elastic wrap to help with the aim down sight time, along with less flinch resistance, because you guys do not want your gun to flinch or move when you are being shot at. So GRU elastic wrap is a must on the 74U. For our stock, we do have the KGB skeletal stock to help with the sprint to fire time and your aim walking movement speed by 10% and 30%. And then for our secondary, we do have the dual wield diamondes. I feel like these are really reliable secondary when you're trying to use a pistol like in a gunfight, trying to switch. I feel like the Magnum and the Diamante are the most reliable. Tactical, we have Stim Shot, Lethal Semtex, Fit Upgrade Samter, Perks, Flat Jacket Scavenger, and Gunho. Gunho is very good for SMGs, guys. You can pull up your weapon faster in gunfight, so I definitely would recommend it. For a wildcard, we do have Gunfighter, because that's what you guys will need in order to run these 3 attachments on your primary weapon, because you will get less attachments overall if you guys are not running that. On to my second most used class, guys. We're going to run right into the AUG, guys. This weapon is broken. Trust me, it's like a 1 to 2 burst. So for the optic, we do have the Millstop Reflex. I feel like this sight gives you the most visibility when using this weapon. Onto the muzzle, we do have the SOCOM Eliminator to help with your muzzle flash concealment along with your vertical recoil control by 17%. There's not much recoil on this weapon, but trust me, it will make a difference, especially with that muzzle flash concealment. The barrel with the 19.8 Task Force to help with the overall effective damage range and bullet velocity, allowing you to get those more one burst. It also does help with the overall damage by 14%, so it's basically a more guaranteed one burst when running the Task Force. For the body, we do have the Ember sighting point to help with the reveal distance and hip fire accuracy on the weapon, both by 30%. Then for the underbarrel, guys, we have the SFOD speed grip to help with the sprinting move speed and your horizontal recoil control. For the mag, we do have the Salvo 54 round fast mag to help with the magazine ammo capacity, along with faster reload speeds. Handle, the airborne elastic wrap to help with the aim down sight time and less flinch resistance. Stock, we do have the Raider pack, guys, to help with the sprint to fire time and your aim walking movement speed. And then secondary, with the Magnum, like I said, Diamante and Magnum are reliable. Perks, Flat Jacket Scavenger, and Spycraft, Tactical Stim Shot, Lethal, Semtex, Field Upgrade, Field Mic. But anyways, this is it for today's settings video. Hope you guys do enjoy. If you have any questions about any settings, class setups, etc., down below, or even Warzone settings, because I can help you guys out. I just have to launch Warzone. I wasn't going to go over my Warzone settings in today's video, but if you have any questions about Cold War settings, Warzone settings, just let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys do enjoy today's video, let me know by dropping a like. Let's aim for 30 likes on today's video. If you guys are new to the channel, I do upload blueprints, new bundles that come out, high kill gameplays, nuclears, best class setups, and tips and tricks videos on the channel. So if you guys do enjoy that, make sure you guys do hit that sub button. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers. But anyways, That's it for today's video. If you guys do enjoy, once again, if you have any questions, just let me know down in the comment section below. I'll be more than glad to help you guys out with any questions you might have about today's video.